So you're listening to the Sound on Chaos, and this is K-Punk. That was Supply and the Man. What was that last song you guys played for us?
It's a new song called Psychic Sandwich. It's going to be on our new, I don't know if it's going to be an album or an EP yet, but it's going to be on the next thing. Yeah.
Awesome. So first off, let's have you guys introduce yourselves and tell us what you play.
Okay. I'm Jason. I play bass.
My name is Chris, and I play guitar.
My name is also Jason, and I also play guitar, but not the alsos in that order.
I'm Al. I play the Skins, the Mocha Frappuccinos.
All right. So Supply and the Man, that's a great play on the term supply and demand from microeconomics and capitalism. How do you guys come up with that band name?
It came to me in a dream one night that Al was having. And yeah, that's it. Just boom. It didn't have to make sense.
Well,
But people
totally,
think
yeah.
it does.
It totally
So,
does make sense,
yeah,
even if
yeah.
it doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
so.
true. It could have a few different meanings. I just kind of leave it up to the whoever's on the receiving end to figure it out. You know.
Sometimes I feel like our songs like take on part of that meaning, like through playing them, but not intentionally, you know.
So you might hear some weird noises. That's switching of the mic from band members. So.
Maybe I should hold the mic. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
So, okay.
Well, he gave the mic to me, but I don't really have anything to say.
Well, do you want to answer the next question then?
What is the next question?
So, how do you guys classify your music? What type of band would you say you are?
That's a good question. It's always the first question that everyone poses to you when you first tell them you're in a band. My response is usually dependent on whoever asked the question. So, if they voted for Ronald Reagan, I tell them I play rock and roll.
Well, I wasn't alive to vote for Ronald Reagan, so.
Yeah. So yeah, just kind of you try to do your best to describe it. I don't think any band can be classified in a particular genre for sure, but you try to explain it to people the best you can. You know, our different influences maybe, and
yeah. Indie rock, 21st century all the way is what we say. Right?
that was a different answer, but somewhere in the middle there, I guess.
It's a variety of mix. I don't know. Influences.
Yeah,
all
so
blended up, I think.
Yeah. So,
it's
what
like
are your musical and non-musical influences?
Non-musically, we're all from different states, not from Washington. Jason over here on the guitar is from Wisconsin. I'm from Illinois. Chris is from Ohio. Al is from New York City. And musically, I guess like a lot. I listen to a lot of the 90s indie stuff and 80s underground rock stuff, so that's been a pretty big influence on me. And math rock, post rock. I don't know. We have a variety of interests. Like, I don't know. You're into a lot of stuff too, Jason.
How would you describe me? Yeah, I'm into Deerhoof. And putting me on the spot here. I feel like Paul Simon. No.
Soulja Boy?
Now you're just making stuff up. I feel like some Deerhoof influence might have crept into that last one. I don't know.
So, speaking of where you guys are from, how did you guys form your band, and how do you all converge here in Washington together?
Well,
the power of the internet brought us all together. I posted like Craigslist ads, I think, for everybody.
Yeah, it was kind of funny. We all kind of came in at different times, but I posted an ad for I wanted to be in a band after lying around in my apartment for weeks on end doing nothing. I remember that I played drums, and I thought maybe I could find a band that needed a drummer. So I posted a Craigslist ad, and then just kind of met up with the guys. They liked me, so I played drums with the band actually for the first year or so. Xiao played bass.
Well, when you first sent that, I was right. Oh. Yeah, well,
It's in your British history, dude.
It's an abridged history, yeah. So we all came in at different times. Al's the newest, but we love him.
So what year did you guys form the band officially?
I think Chris, B, and Jason all met in 2011. We played our first show on Halloween in costume. So that was pretty cool. But it was a different band then.
So how long have each of you been playing music, and what were your first instruments?
I've been playing since elementary school. I learned the piano, and then I kind of think after middle school I threw that away for a while, and eventually I taught myself guitar, and here I am.
My story is very parallel to that. Yeah, elementary school piano, and then I wanted to play guitar because I thought that was the cool instrument, and now I'm on bass. So who knows what's next? How about you, Chris?
I was always kind of into the drums. I just always thought they looked cool, even when I was younger. And so I kept on begging my parents for a drum set, and they kind of gave it to me in chunks, starting with the snare drum. And but then I eventually was in a band in high school, and you sit around for a while, and guitars are lying around, so I naturally wanted to pick it up and pretend like I was out in the front. And so I started playing guitar just for fun, and then I kind of played both instruments simultaneously in the park for people. Yeah.
Right, yeah, because I learned guitar and started jamming with people, but I never had access to a drum set until I joined a band, and it just happened to be in the space. So I started playing a little of those. I actually played drums for a stint in this band before Al joined, but we're going to hand the mic to him now.
I'm not sure my headphones are on. Well, I do. I do. I think. Is my thing? Hi. You guys can hear me?
I can
Hi,
hear you
everyone.
in here.
Can you hear yourself?
No. Oh, yeah. Now I can. Now, yeah. Whoa. Hi. Welcome to the party. What are we talking about?
So how long have you been playing music, and what was your first instrument?
Oh. Well, I've been getting drunk and playing jamming with friends since high school, but I never really took it seriously. It was just kind of a thing I did for fun, just just to mess around. But I started taking it seriously in about 2010 when I played in a band in New York called Nobody Can Dance, which was really quite fun. And that's when I started taking it seriously. I kind of realized how much I love to play. So I guess last 4 or 5 years, and my favorite instrument to play is the shaker, just the egg shaker. That's all I really need to have a good time.
All right. So who writes your guys' songs? What are they about?
Well, Graber writes the majority of them. Chris contributes, but I think the cool part about our band is that I feel like this is a pretty cliche answer, but we all bring something to the table. We all kind of make it what it becomes in the end.
That last song we played, that was entirely built from us jamming together in the studio. So, I mean, not only do we bring instruments to the table, we bring riffs and stuff, song parts, Yeah,
actually, one of my favorite things about playing this band is before every practice, we'll usually just get into a 25-minute jam, which I think is often the best thing that we do during the practice, just because it's the most, it's new, it's improv, it's experimental, and it's really raw, and it's just the four of us kind of just expressing ourselves whatever comes to our hands and knees first. But I hopefully at some point we'll have enough courage to just do that live, but that takes serious faith. Only a few bands can really do that. It's getting there. I mean, it's great, but it's something cool about our band that no one really knows about.
So you guys released your debut album, Lady Salamander, this past August 2013. Tell us about the album, your process, and when are you guys going to release another one?
We took it upon ourselves to have Jason record. That'd be Jason Chow, and he recorded it all Pro Tools. Is that right?
borrowing some friends' mics and just doing the whole thing in our practice space. We had a much bigger practice space then. It was pretty awesome. It was cavernous. But yeah, we sectioned people off and just recorded the 8 tracks straight into a digital interface and mixed it ourselves at home. So yeah, we got it mastered by Breakpoint Mastering in Seattle. But yeah, other than that, it was basically DIY.
Awesome. So I saw you guys recorded with Calvin Johnson at Dub Narcotics. Can you tell us what it was like to work with him?
It was really it's kind of a dream come true for me. Like seriously, like I have a lot of respect for the guy and everything he's done for the underground music community. Yeah.
I think he didn't act like he was famous, you know. We just kind of went in and did our thing. And
You have to stop right then. I just want to put my hand in for the next comment. But I was thinking earlier today, actually, that he did a good job of giving us a lot of space when we were recording, and he would offer encouraging words and some insights here and there, but only when we were kind of talking about it, and he kind of overheard it and would kind of chime in. But he did a really good job of kind of just creating a space where we felt comfortable going for it, and that was pretty cool for us.
Awesome. So what's your guys' outlook on the record industry today?
That's a question right there.
Yeah, it is a question right there.
So like there's many different avenues this could go down here, and I'm gonna give it over to Al because I don't even know where to begin.
Well, I'm reading David Byrne's book, How Music Works, and he talks a lot about this. What was the question?
What's your outlook on the record industry
Right,
today?
what's my outlook on the record industry today? Well, I don't know. But I like how there's a lot of avenues that you can go down, and you can completely avoid the record industry when making a record. And that's all I have to say about that.
Basically, like the age of the internet and everything, it's all like you can just post whatever you do. So you can be totally DIY and self-sustaining, and yeah, don't have to even think about like getting a deal or anything anymore. So that's cool.
Another challenge, though, it's something that I've realized in a way that music is changing. It's so much more portable and easy, just to press play and hit shuffle, that I think getting an album out that people are going to respond to and take the time to listen to is probably a bigger challenge now, even if you can get it out there, just because of the way people are just moving around constantly. But we're going for it. We feel our albums have kind of a unique feel all the way through, and so the challenge is accepted.
All right, so you guys have a show tomorrow, this Friday, July 11th at Les Voyeurs with Nation of Two and John's Daughter. Tell us about it and why we should be there.
Yeah, because it's because we're gonna be there. And I don't know. What? Nation of Two is really cool too. We know them. They're good friends of ours, and they're originally from Tacoma. Now they're based in Seattle. So it's kind of, I guess, almost sort of like a homecoming in the same region. But the lead singer Lauren, he has some killer moves, and he will dance you into a trance. It's pretty good.
Like an electronic dance and rock hybrid. I think Lauren used to play the drums, right? And now they have these like really badass programmed drum patches that he dances to. It's a pretty good show. So you should come. It's also our first time in Olympia, so we've been gigging kind of up and down the coast. So yeah, other than today. And that, yeah, sure.
So what time is your guys' show tomorrow?
It's at 9 p.m.
All right, so that's 9 p.m. at Les Voyeurs tomorrow. So check out Supply and Demand then. We're going to listen to them some more and play some awesome stuff. What are you guys going to play for us next?
I think it's Chin Music. Is that right? Okay, I had a habit of forgetting what was going on. But are the levels sounding okay out there?
Yeah, everything sounds good in here.
Okay.
So you're listening to the Supply and Demand on the Sound, only on your listener-supported, volunteer-powered community radio station 89.3 FM KEOS Olympia.